take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember?
What are you doing there?
Nothing.
You gonna eat all them hot cross buns?
Yes, this thing is real good right
Let me
now.
get one there.
No. It have the recipe. Want to see the recipe?
Alright.
This is so good. You could watch me though. You want to watch me? I think you better watch the recipe. Go ahead and watch the recipe. These are all the ingredients that you would need to make the cross buns. You would need milk, cinnamon, lime zest, salt, sugar, flour. This is the flour that I'm using. You would need mixed essence and vanilla essence, as well as 1 egg, yeast. You would need butter. This butter is to be melted. This is currants I have here, but you could use raisins, you could use fruits. I just don't have any raisins, so I'm using currants from my leftover fruits from my black cake. So yeah, so I'm using currants. Let's get started with the recipe. I'll show you guys the measurement as we go along. So in your bowl, you're going to add a cup of milk, half a cup of sugar, half a tablespoon of yeast. So just throw that in there. I'm going to mix this around. Get those yeast nice and hydrated. And you're going to cover this down and allow it to raise or to activate the yeast for about 10 to 15 minutes. So with your egg, you're going to add a half a tablespoon of vanilla essence, a half a teaspoon of your mixed essence, a little less than a quarter teaspoon of lime zest. Right? Mix this together. Whoop! Oh yeah, while. Let me tell you, is laziness make I use a big bowl? No, look at the mess I make. But yeah, when you finish mixing this, just set it aside and wait for the yeast mixture. Yeah. Okay, also this is my mixture after my yeast mixture after 10 minutes. I'm going to add the egg mixture to this. Half a cup of melted butter. You want to make sure that the butter is not hot, just like room temperature melted butter, but not cold or not hot. Right, you're going to add that in. So in a strainer, because I don't want to dirty any more wares, I'm going to add 3 cups of flour, less than quarter teaspoon of salt, so about this much salt, half a teaspoon of the cinnamon, a quarter teaspoon of the nutmeg. Y'all, I'm going to eyeball this one. Right, that should be it. It fell out my hand, so I'm guessing that's a sign. Right, that's quarter teaspoon of nutmeg. Y'all, I don't really like nutmegs. If you do, you can put half a teaspoon, but right, you're going to now sift this mixture into the bowl. Mix this in. Just to bring everything together now. Okay, this is how it's looking after you mix everything in. It could stand on its own. It's not runny, but kind of, yeah, that's the consistency you're looking for. So now we're going to just put it on the counter, and we're going to bring this into a dough ball. Alright, so wipe down your countertop, and you're just going to sprinkle some flour and just kind of pour this on. Oh, yeah. Oi. Okay, my phone just fell into the batter. Okay. Okay, so we are back. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall again. And yeah, we're just scooping this out here. Just going to take some more flour and drizzle it on top. And we're going to start to fold this in and knead it for about 5 minutes till it gets nice and smooth. Alright, so here's how I knead my flour. So I just start from the end and I pull in. That's basically how I do my kneading. Pull in and you press with your palm. So you do like this. You pull in, press with your palm, pull in, press with your palm, and that's what we're doing. Right, so the dough is still sticking to my hands a bit, so I'm just going to add a little bit more flour just to bust my hands so it wouldn't be sticking to my hands or the counter. And we're going to continue kneading. I finished kneading my dough for 5 minutes, and let me show you. This is it here. This is how it looks. You can see the spices. Oh my goodness, Olia ain't tell me I forget to add the raisins. My lord, and it's not even raisins, it's currants. Alright, let me see if I can mix this in. Okay, Olia, we trying a thing here, right? So just spread this out. I'm gonna have to dry this out because this will get my dough too soggy and I don't want to add more flour. So I'm gonna dry this out first and then I'll put it on the dough. Okay, so I think I dry out most of the moisture from the currants. Like I wasn't supposed to put this in there, but let me see how this will work out. But if you're using my recipe, this is supposed to go in along with the flour. Once you sift the flour into the batter, you just add your raisins or your fruits or your currant. Stick around if you're interested in seeing how this turns out. Here, so I got it in. Oh, look at this, but it is super sticky, right? It's sticking to my hand when I knead, and I simply do not want to put any more flour. So I'm going to add some oil to this here just to get it off of the countertop and into the pan so they can raise for an hour. Right, so I just pour some oil. What we're going to do is kind of scrape it from underneath. Right, and just fold everything in. Perfect, yo. Look at this. Ooh. We get through here, y'all. This is going to be packed with so much flavor. I can tell you all from now, it's going to be packed with so much flavor. And you have to put some oil inside your pan. Put some oil inside it, just a little bit, not very much. Rub it around so that the dough wouldn't stick. Right, lovely. And you're going to put this inside. Put some cling wrap over this here, and you're going to leave it to braise for about an hour till it double in size. Okay, also this is my dough ball after an hour. Now we're going to ball these off into some buns, and I already greased my pans, and we should get about 12 in these here. Let's see how much we'll get. Right, so what you're going to do is just take out all the air out of the dough like so, and we're not kneading anything in. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to start scooping out bun sizes. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do, just seal the bottom. Right, lovely, nice and smooth. Right, And you're going to set this in your greased pan. I use butter to grease my pan, no flour or anything, just butter. Just rub it on the pan. Right, so I'm going to boil out the rest of this and come back to you guys, and we'll see how much we got from this. So I got 11 dough balls in total. These are the balls here. So I'm just going to let this sit for another 20 minutes to puff up, and then I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. So I went out the road to come back, and it took longer than I thought I would have taken. So these were sitting for about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. That's how long I think that I took. Right, about 30 to 40 minutes it was sitting here. So this is how the dough looks. If by 20 minutes and the dough doesn't look like it raising much, try putting it in somewhere warm so it could raise nice and fluffy, because sometimes the cold temperature could kind of slow down the production of the yeast. So just put it somewhere warm. So if you're living somewhere that is cold or have AC, try to hide it away somewhere, maybe in your oven. Not to turn on your oven, but hide it away in your oven, so that way it will continue to raise. Now I am going to just take off the plastic wrap off of these here and put it in the oven to bake for 20 minutes on 350. I am here baking the cross buns, and look what my daughter brought for me. Oh, she went and picked people flowers. Thank you, Annalie. Thank you for the flowers.
You're welcome.
They're beautiful.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so my bun have about 6 more minutes before it's done, but it's still white on top. So I'm just going to melt this and brush it, take it out of the oven and brush it on top so it could get nice and golden. This is how the buns are looking. So I'm just going to brush some of the butter on top of it just to give it that nice golden color, because I want a white bun, and put it back in for the remaining 5 minutes. Okay, y'all, so this is how golden and nice it looks once you put the butter on it. If it doesn't have the color that you wanted 5 minutes before it finished bake, see, timer beeping, it's finished. Okay, also when it starts to bubble like this, then it is good to go with the stickiness. Right, once it's like this here, so now you're just brushing the sugar on to get that nice stickiness on the bun, a nice sticky bun, cross buns. Just going to brush the sugar on. So now I'm going to take this out of the pan and put it on a cooling tray to cool completely. My buns are completely cool. I even made some pone. Y'all, this pone is delicious. Let me show you. It's nice and golden at the bottom, nice and crispy at the top, and look at that. Ooh, nice and moist in the center, y'all. Perfect texture, consistency for pone. And yeah, this is cassava pone. So anyways, back to the cross bun. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour 3 tablespoons of icing sugar, and we'll start with a half a teaspoon of milk and a drop of the vanilla essence. So now you just want to mix this together into a really thick paste. So this is the paste here. It's a nice thick paste, but it should be pipeable, as in you put it in your piping bag or your plastic bag, and you should be able to squeeze it out good, but you don't want it too runny because it will just run off of the buns. So we're going to put the crosses on these buns now. Okay, also these are the buns. The crosses are on and they look gorgeous. Okay, look at it. Look at these. Look at these sexy buns. Oh my goodness. And this is how the bun is looking on the inside. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's like sponge. Yeah, man. So that's it, guys. This is my cross buns recipe, y'all. This is the last that you're going to see of this cross bun because it's going and done now. Okay. And that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy my cross buns recipe, y'all. It's super delicious. It's very easy to make and y'all would love it. It's soft. It's very soft and spongy, and it's so flavorful. You can taste every flavor inside here, from the nutmeg to the cinnamon to the essence, y'all. This has to be the ultimate cross buns recipe, y'all. I kid you not, this is delicious. This is so delicious. Oh my goodness, y'all. Make sure to try my recipe out. Let me know down in the comment section how it turned out for you guys. Y'all, this tastes so good. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. This is my new love. My new love. I'm not sharing with nobody. I'm not sharing.